All right, y'all. Excuse me. We're going to get rolling in just a second here, but we actually have a special intro today. And my dog's barking. That's exciting. So, oh yeah, let me... Whoop. Mic's on. Let me dismiss Discord. How you doing, Ortiz? All right. So can we... All right, we got 2 beers here. We're actually going to try and make a proper black and tan. I've practiced this twice and have totally fucked it up both times. So first we're going to get the Bass in here. All right. A little more. I'm trying to minimize the head. Yeah, a little more. So happy Friday, y'all. Love a good black and tan. Well, then you better not drink the ones that I'm making. All right. Let's get the Guinness open. This is Guinness Extra Stout. I love me a stout. All right, so I've got the bent spoon. I did not have this previously, so let's see if I can get this to work. I think I'm totally fucking this up. Yep, I totally ruined it. Okay. We're going to keep trying throughout the night to get it right. So, this is an absolutely terrible black and tan because it's all black. Because the 2 beers blended. Still kind of tasty. But yeah, I totally fucked it up. This is the 3rd one in a row. I used to be able to make these perfectly. When I was in my 20s, like early 20s, I could make a perfect black and tan. I know you can buy pre-made ones, but those aren't nearly as good. Like, there's nothing better than a homemade black and tan. So, cheers. All right, let's get this game going. It even tastes disappointing. Like, it doesn't taste bad. It just tastes like disappointment. Also, Ortiz, how quickly am I responding to you? Like, is it obviously low latency? I'm curious to know. Excuse me. All right. And yeah, this game always takes a while to launch. Yep. So, how's Friday treating you? How you doing? Oh, I forgot to do something. Okay. Bear with me here. Bear with me here. What? Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we can play The Witcher.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
I really need to work on my black and tan technique. This is really bothering me. Yeah, see, this is what I get for talking shit, man. Like, I was like, yeah, I make a badass black and tan, yo. I'm so good at making black and tans. And, like, I'm operating off of 20-year-old experience. Where, like, I haven't made a black and tan since I was in my early 20s. And then I try to make one live on stream, and it looks like fucking that. Like, it's black, and I can sort of see some tan towards the bottom. Like, maybe if I let it separate for a day. God damn it. So, yeah, still tastes alright. Ha ha ha, Jesus. Okay, so how quickly did I... Okay, it'll still taste good. How quickly am I responding to what you just said?
Don't do that. Leave it.
Oh, that's right. The haunted house. What? Pretty quick. Okay, good. So the low latency appears to be working then.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Search the attic. Here we go. Alright. So maybe the next black and tan I make will be better.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Oh. Nope. I meant Ard. Sorry, I didn't mean to cook all your shit. Ragdoll. So what else we got up here? So happy Friday, guys. How's everyone doing? Drawing of a crib. It's a pretty good drawing for a child.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Ooh. Oh. All right. Let's see what terrible thing happens now.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Yeah, Pillars. That's right. You're playing Pillars. Pillars of Eternity is one of my all-time favorite games. I absolutely love that universe and I love that game. Where are you in Pillars? Whoop. So where's that oven? Oh, down here maybe?
Boo.
Whoa.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. Or not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
So Gilded Vale just did the blacksmith side quest. Then off to Raedric's Keep. Yeah, dude. Oh, memories. God, that's a game I should stream. Like maybe if they do a Pillars 3, I'll do Pillars 1 and 2 back to back on stream. And, yeah, that would be awesome. I love Pillars of Eternity.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Okay. All right. Let's go talk to... God, I don't remember her name. Oh. Wow, Ron, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the follow, man. How are you doing?
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
So what's up, Ron? How you doing, buddy? And yeah, I mean, how is your life going without following me on Twitch, man? That just seems crazy. Just been busy with life. Yeah, I feel you there, man. Whoop, 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 whoop.
The second sword. I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Okay. Let's go talk to the Dreamer. But yeah, happy Friday, guys. Let's see. The kid is a handful. Wife is barely around due to law school. And my schooling takes up a lot of my time. That's why I stick to mobile gaming lately. Yeah, that makes sense. Shady individual.
Yes.
I'm a filthy casual. Ron, you will never be a filthy casual. I think the rest of us can all vouch for your proper gaming education.
It's raining again.
Yeah, this is on PC, yes. Let's go look at this. Let's see. Oh, Vivaldi, huh? Okay. Oh, strumpet.
Got me break now.
All right. I'm still working on that beard grew back quick. I said, yes, it did. I am quite fond of my facial hair follicles. They never let me down. But yeah, it's at the point where I gotta trim it back already. What's up, baby?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
All right, Ortiz, I'll see you soon.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
So yeah, I will try and keep it clean this time, Ron. Not hobo status. That is difficult for me. That is very difficult. But yeah, you get to be here for my 4th attempt at making a proper black and tan tonight. That's not been going well.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
to say.
Then please do.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
So my rig spec, it's getting a little long in the tooth, but I got a GTX 1070, an i7 something or other, 32 gig of RAM. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to replace it before the end of the year. I'm going to get something with an RTX 2070 in it eventually. Actually, let's try another shot at a black and tan here. Okay. Let's do the bass first. As little head as possible. Now, let's try to layer the Guinness properly. Like, this has been a big challenge for me all night. Yep, I totally fucked it up again. Yeah, I don't know why I can't get this right, man. I used to be the master at making black and tans. Okay. So, yeah, this is the worst black and tan you've ever seen. Coordination goes with age. Really? Well, that's very sad for me. Okay.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the bits. Biddies in the face. There we go. Yeah, Davlin Games. Thank you for the bits, sir. How you doing tonight? I am making the world's worst black and tans. Actually, this one has a little bit of separation in it, but it's still pretty fucked up. All right.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
So, Davlin Games, how you doing tonight, man?
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Oh, so you did the EA Access premiere? You know, I keep thinking about doing that, man. Like paying $15 to play Anthem early. I'm really tempted. I'm really, really, really tempted. I haven't been able to bring myself to do it yet, but I'm really thinking about it.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
So I wasn't going to, but I broke. Gonna cancel it though after release. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking about doing. Like, I've been watching Anthem streams all day, and man, I want to play it so badly. I hate giving EA money. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was, but Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Oh, Dandelion. Love this guy.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Okay. Let's move on here.
Whoa, stop flexing like that.
Familiar. I haven't walloped yet.
All right, let's check our quest level. So that's level 11. Oh, don't want to do that one. Okay. Yep, we'll do Broken Flowers next. Oh, let's buy some booze.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind.
What'll it be?
What are you serving?
All right. Okay.
Farewell.
I'm done with you. You'll squirt your kidneys.
All right. Let's go find Dandelion.
Snails come out after the rain. We'll catch some. Have a rest.
Hey, you! Yes, you!
But yeah, Davlin, I think I might buckle
Really use
and pay the $15 tithe to play Anthem early. Like, I keep going back and forth on it because there's other stuff that I need to finish, like Resident Evil 2, Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Your presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
All right. Locked.
I'll never come back, you stinking Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Can't really stretch Astronir out much more. Chad is bored with it, so here we are.
You're out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
dead meat, arsehole. Stop walking into his sword.
Now!
Let it!
Reminds me of our days of war. Eh?
Yeah, it's almost like we never left Bergen.
We're leaving.
Okay.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Oh, Davlin Games, we were talking about you over in Maz's chat. What's his name? Nakuna was bragging about the beans and Vegemite from last night.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he can explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and rode.
Yeah, if I recall, Maz is streaming New Dawn, New Dawn.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Look pretty
No
cool.
one knows the fruit. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I...
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Read Dandelion's planner.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Oh, do I have the planner? Is that what the game's assuming? Oh, God. Man, this guy's got some women. Holy shit.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects.
Ha.
Examines it from all perspectives.
All right, we're gonna make another attempt at a black and tan here. So I'll be back in just 2 shakes of a tail with supplies, and let's hope this one goes better than the previous 4. All right, guys. We're going to give this an honest try. And hope this one goes better. So, first the bass. I'm going to get as little head as possible. A little more. Okay. Now, let's try the Guinness. Okay, we got our crack spoon. And we fucked it up again. All right. Yeah, world's worst black and tans. Well, at least I still have my dignity. Now, where's Coltrians? He's the one I'm doing this for.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. Us, the fool, took it as a compliment. till she pulled the bitten reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Okay.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Okay. Huh. Oops. So... Okay, let's go talk to Vespula.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Graham, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Mistake.
Come on, fucker. Ooh.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that Witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That
horse pheasant, that lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion asked you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor, who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
All right, level up. All right.
There's something in the wind.
Okay, so we're going to go talk to Ella Hall next. Eli Hall. Ellie Hall. Ellie Hall.
Welcome.
What's
Do
it?
come in.
It's a dude.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Ellie Hal.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Ellie Hal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Ellie Hal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Ellie Hal.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Oh, damn.
But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Ha! Ha!
I know this is none of my business, but why
do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's save real quick. Alright. Marabella's next. What's too bad Kalkstein got burned up. I liked him. He was a fun character in the first game. So what's shaking, everybody? How was your week? How glad are you that it's Friday?
Awful pale.
All right, let's see here.
Great thinking. Who started this? God, of course. They's the ones violated the border first. It's not here to
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
I didn't envy one. Francesca Vinderberg for another. And that Jennifer Vinderberg heard him shoot one poor girl. Perhaps you're not talking rubbish after all.
All right. So I guess we're waiting for class to be over. Because we're a kind, gentle Geralt. Okay, there we go.
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as...
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Okay. All right, next up is Molly.
Why is your hair so grey-eyed?
Wow, we're just gonna cut through someone's house. All right.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Arms ready, please. Bubble shoes. Hey, not like that. Draw it out more. Sounds like a rain.
What's he doing here?
Okay. Oh, notice board. Huh. Okay. Kids were on meth. Ha!
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Okay. Yeah, every time I see the name Molly, I think of a song. God, what was the name of the band? Let me see here. Was it Sponge?
We've arrived.
Yeah.
Nice place.
Sponge.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Huh.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Walker Dude 98, what's up? How you doing tonight? How was your week? Happy Friday.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'm good, man. I'm actually about to make another terrible black and tan. Bless you. I've been fucking this up all night, but we're gonna keep trying. So we're gonna pour in the Bass. But yeah, Walker Dude, are you a Witcher fan? Okay. Alright. Now we got our crack spoon. We're gonna try and do this right for once. And we totally blew it again. Played a little, okay. Bless you. Played a little. All right. Well, 20 years ago I could make a bitch in black and tan. Now, I just don't have it. Cheers. All right.
I'd rather resolve things with Molly.
Well, there she is. See the slim young woman? Resolve what you must. I shall play the horses for a time. If you wish, we can ride back to the city together.
Oh, you're drinking red wine, dude. I am an absolute junkie for Merlot. How do I get down there? I love Merlot. How long you been playing? Well, I've been playing so I've played through the Witcher Trilogy in its entirety before. I've been replaying it for stream since last year. Since 2017. I've taken a few breaks here and there. I've been playing this since probably late last year.
Who do you favor, milady?
can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Ha! Which is the best in your opinion? If I had to rank them, I would go 3, 1, 2. I think 3 is one of the greatest games ever made. I absolutely love 1 and 2. Like, I don't know. 2 is a little too brief. But yeah, like I said, 3, 1, 2 is how I'd rank them.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
So I stream whatever I feel like on Mondays, usually ESO. All right, Devlin Games, thank you very much for the bits. I'll see you on your stream at some point tonight. Yeah, enjoy it, and I might even join you in Anthem later. We'll see. But yeah, I stream whatever I feel like on Mondays. Lately, it's been ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. Woohoo! Thank you for the bits, man. I stream Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games on Tuesday. Though we're coming up on the end of KOTOR 2. Once I finish KOTOR 2, I'm going to flip over to something else. I'm not sure what. And then, yeah, I've streamed the Mass Effect Trilogy. I've streamed Soma. I mean, I stream all kinds of stuff. Usually RPGs. But yeah, and then privately, I'm playing through Resident Evil 2 and Pathfinder Kingmaker. So yeah, I stream all kinds of stuff, and I play all kinds of stuff. Usually RPGs, but, you know. So what about you? What's your fancy? What do you like to play?
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Action, adventure, mostly, sometime RPGs. I gotcha. Okay, cool. What are you playing right now?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is absolutely masterful, man. I'm loving that game so much. I'm amazed at how solid that game is.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Okay. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is just amazing.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
You're playing on hardcore? You are far more manly than I am. I'm playing on assisted. I have no patience for being good at games. I left in that city. How you doing, Pamela? Good to see you. Pame. So you left it. You stopped playing the game in Novigrad?
What do you want?
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends that really like Challenge. Like, I've got buddies that play the Dark Souls games and Bloodborne, and then the guy I'm going to raid to later is actually going to be doing the Ghost Survivors DLC tonight. Ernie Toasty is a great streamer. But, yeah, my boss is actually a huge RE2 fan, and he's been doing, like, Leon A, Claire B, Claire A, Leon B, and then he's been going after one achievement after another. You know, trying to get the game in like under 2 hours and shit like that. I don't have the patience.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Ah, Dark Souls, yep.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You and the ambassador follow me.
Yeah, I played Dark Souls twice, couldn't get past the first boss, and that was it for me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh, it's like the first game. Yeah, that's basically his outfit in the first game. Damn it.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Which one? I played the first Dark Souls. Actually, and yeah, I played a little bit of Bloodborne too. I enjoyed Bloodborne more. That's the hardest one I can't beat. Oh, the first Dark Souls? Yeah, that game's brutal. And yeah, I don't have enough time for gaming to really enjoy those kind of games. Like if I didn't have a family and a wife and work and all that, I'd spend more time with it. But yeah, I tend to put most games on normal, and then I'll knock them down to easy if I need to. Like the Witcher games, I actually played through all of them on their default difficulty. For the stream, I'm playing everything on easy just so that the stream's more entertaining and I'm getting through things quicker. But yeah, like Dark Souls I respect, Bloodborne I respect, and I really respect people that can play through them and like enjoy them. I'm just not one of them.
I'm a Witcher. I'm looking for...
A Witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a Witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
You're halfway through Dark Souls 3?
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Var-Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Alright, I gotta make another beer. We're gonna try and do a proper black and tan. This will be the 5th attempt? 6th, 7th? I don't know. I'll be back in just a second. Hang tight. Okay, guys. All right. We're going to start with the bass. All right, as little head as possible. So anyone in here got experience making black and tans? Maybe you got some pro tips for me? Ooh, it's a little too much bass. Now the Guinness. You're going to get drunk by the time you get it right. You know, like 20 years ago, I could make a perfect one. Actually, this is a little better. There's a little more separation in this one, but not quite enough. Ha! Okay, let's do this.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade.
Cheers.
And people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Yeah, actually, I've streamed the entire Mass Effect trilogy and heavily modded. Lots and lots of texture mods and like visual overhaul mods, things like that. Actually, if you check out my YouTube channel, I've got the whole thing in one playlist. But yeah, I love the Mass Effect games. Eventually, I'm going to stream Andromeda. I don't know when, but I will add that to the collection. Like, my YouTube channel has all my playthroughs. I've got a bunch of them in there, but yeah, I love the Mass Effect games. Are you a Mass Effect fan?
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Yeah, if you ever get the chance, Walker dude, play through 1, 2, and 3 with the save import on either 360 or PC. Actually, I think you can do them on Xbox One also. But doing the save import through all 3 is fantastic. And 1 is a hell of a great game. And actually, that's another series. If I had to rank them, I'd go 3, 1, 2. I love 2, but it's a little too streamlined for me. Like, there wasn't quite enough character customization in it. And there were too many companions. Whereas, like, I felt like 3 was the sweet spot. Like, Mass Effect 3 is one of my favorite games ever.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
2 seemed off compared to 3. Huh. Yeah, I could go with that. Even though I love Mass Effect 2. Absolutely love it. It was just a little too streamlined. Okay. So we'll come back tomorrow. I have a feeling that we'll get late if we do. Alright, let's go talk to Zoltan. Whoop. Oh shit. Come on, get the fuck out of the way.
How will you make a living? We've no monsters.
All right. Let's go talk to Zoltan. Let's remember to go back there tomorrow. Well, like tomorrow in terms of the game. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. Okay.
Swix. Swix. Sen.
Huh. Oh, I gotta tell the guard captain about it.
Another drifter in from Siberia.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Okay. Let's go. Sorry, ladies. Okay. So how was everyone's week? How glad are you that it's Friday?
Rain was coming. No monsters.
Huh. Curious.
Awful pale.
The week was too long. Yeah, mine too, man. Totally agree. God damn, where is this place?
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got. Shut up and fight.
Huh. Ah! School was a nightmare.
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
we shall meet again.
So what are you studying, Walker dude?
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Bar Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right.
Mostly science, huh? So you're gonna be...
Finally.
You're gonna help save the
Let's
world.
go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Ooh, oh. Ah.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Any last words?
Huh.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Okay.
7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
No loitering round here.
Boy, I really hope that this ends with us getting laid.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Though it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll send her ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas!
Whoa! Okay.
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of 2 drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Well, no sex for us. Oh, let's look at the notice board, though.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
A little brutal. Got to see you on another stream. Yeah, well, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And then occasionally on Saturday.
Life's a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if you already follow me or not, but yeah, feel free to do so if you want to get alerts when I go live. 7 p.m. Central on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Saturday. Though this is the only stream where I really drink. Okay. Nope. Alright, let's head back to Zoltan. Oh, come on.
So bored, aren't you? How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bound. Now repeat. Say.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy?
Alright, thanks for the follow, Walker dude. Much appreciated.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we want to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Calinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Alright, after sundown. Well, we're getting pretty close. What's this?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Alright.
What village are you from?
Willows. Sits in the area 3 days road from the Strengths.
Okay. So Walker dude, do you have any interest in Elder Scrolls or Star Wars? Or Anthem, actually.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay? From Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Famed Geralt of Rivia. Are you?
Okay, well, shut that fool up. Damn. Okay, what do we got here?
here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
What's up, Ernesto?
Dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
And yeah, I saw your question in Discord. No, I thought Ghost Survivors was out. I swear I saw somebody streaming it earlier.
I know him!
Yeah, it's out.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Yeah, GameSpot says it's out.
To listen to music. Music.
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witcher's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Huh.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Oh, I'm glad the stream looks good. Yeah, I'm doing low latency mode now.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheet up.
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? Do you have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
So it keeps popping an annoying window asking if the stream is buffering to turn off low latency. The stream is running good. Yeah, because so if it keeps popping in a window for you, I don't want that. So I should turn off low latency then.
Reuven, what's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
It just died. Huh. Well, that's no bueno. I don't want that.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Yeah, Ernesto, let me know how the stream's doing.
Bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosebery. Got Poppy to feed. And then us.
Because, yeah, I don't want people getting annoying pop-up windows and the stream dying and stuff.
Thought that thieves, fools, and
Oh, time to level.
One drink all I had.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
If I was seeking to get you drunk,
So far, it's good. Okay, good.
I can't be drinking till to bless through. I believe I shall stop coming here.
Why? Even with the wall on, they still manage to procure fine.
All right, let's go to the bathhouse.
On you when I am. Look for your kind beyond.
All right. But the window pops every time I return to the Twitch tab. Well, that's obnoxious. Huh. Well, you know what that means. It means you should just stay on that tab. I'm just saying.
Anybody there? Open up.
And are you sure the RE2 DLC is not out?
What's the fuss? The
'Cause
bathhouse is closed.
everything I'm seeing says
Talk
it
to
is.
the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Want a bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Sigurd cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Okay, so you got it. Good. Okay.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Sigurd awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
Hey there.
Right, he doesn't blush. And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse.
Ladies.
And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace.
Clear that you've not seen Reuben. Gudrun calls it Herberos.
And this.
Oh, you're missing the good part, Ernesto.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Okay.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive! Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself. Leave you to it then. I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Huh.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam, and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Alright, I gotta take a quick bio break. I'm also gonna grab some more beer. I'll be back in just a moment. No, I'm here. Chair stream. Nightbot, don't be a dick. What the hell did you say, Joel, to get your message deleted? Huh. Alright, we're going to take another shot at this black and tan. Like the previous 18,000 attempts haven't been successful. We'll get the bass going first. A little more. There we go. Okay, now let's try the Guinness. All right, we got the crack spoon. Chair stream, capitalized chair stream. You're making a black and tan. I want a stream of you making drinks. I have been so wildly unsuccessful in making these black and tans. Like, it's kind of incredible how much I suck at this now. I used to make totally bitchin' black and tans like 20 years ago. You know who I need to talk to is my sister, who's a bartender. Yep, another total failure. You need a drink making cam. Yeah, actually, that would not be a terrible idea. Like, I mean, I could just grab this, but I'd rather not. So yeah, this is the worst black and tan you've ever seen. Blaine, you need to come and hang out. We can get some drinks. That's a brown. Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly, Joel. It's a brown. Black and tan, hold the tan. Yeah, I mean, it tastes okay. Just not as good as an actual black and tan. All right. Yeah, so I suck. So stop. So Nightbot yelled at you for spamming. Oh, because I bet your message was all caps. So I need to fix Nightbot. We can find a place to make us black and tan tomorrow. Oh, so are you following through on your threat to hang out with me, Mr. Joel? Is that what's happening? You're going to follow through on that? I'm looking forward to it. Blues Game used to have Irish booth that made black and tans. Yeah, so I got to text my sister and get some pointers on making black and tans. I used to make really good ones. Honest to God, I did. Blew some guy's mind when he saw them make it. Yeah, and I used to be able to do that, and I've totally lost the ability. I would love to go to another ball game with you, watch the Cardinals lose. Yeah, you know, Ernesto, that's the only one they lost that weekend. Yes, I'm following through on that shit. Excellent. Also, lag is pretty low. LOL. Yeah, good. So the low latency thing appears to be working.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horston's got naught to do with the casino officially. So careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Makes interacting much easier. Lag is pretty low indeed. Good, good. How about a road trip to Chicago? I make one every summer. You're welcome to come along.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits. Endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
So, I was seriously considering needing to take more actual vacations. Yes, you do. Who's the soccer hooligan? That is Dijkstra. He used to be the spy master for Vizimir, and now he's a crime boss. Yeah, actually, in fact, let's explore that right now.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
And actually, Joel, I wouldn't be surprised if we go play Gwent at the casino.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I'd prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Yeah, Ernesto, I agree with everything you're saying.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with Nightingale's tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did. I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Yeah, Dijkstra's a great character. I loved him in the first game, I love him in this game. The stream looks smooth as fuck, good.
Be so kind as to follow me.
It seems for some reason I can't see some people commenting unless you're pulling comments from YouTube or something. Can you not see Joel commenting? Joel's last comment was gonna play Gwent at the casino. And now he says, "Can you see me comment?"
Oh, Bart. Not a... Bart, stop that. Now.
Bart, man. Bart makes Ziggy lose.
It's a rock troll.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart sadness.
Locust, get Marcus. What does that mean?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses.
Oh.
Hot there. Ziggy Bart take. Good Ziggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
By God. Then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
I got boom. Yeah, I get the Gears of War reference now. I'm just being a little dense. Like a few too many failed black and tans.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a Witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
I do not qualify as a gamer until I play it. You need to play the whole trilogy. That is one hell of an experience. And I guess one of the reasons I was so glad to do it just for stream.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Want to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
No, I could totally see Ernesto playing through the trilogy. I absolutely could see it. And especially with how Dark Souls-esque the combat is in the games. I could totally see it. Because in all three games, the combat is very much reaction based. And yeah, I could totally see Ernesto playing it. Yeah.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head full.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your fun gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Huh.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Dandelion. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Let's save. Bart the troll's name is Bart, yes.
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute got. But rocks got. Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
They make at least one Simpsons reference. No, I don't think they do. Alright, we're going to make attempt number 10 at the black and tan. Alright, first we got the bass. Okay, there's the bass. Now we got the crack spoon and the Guinness. And it's another total fuck up. Yep, worst black and tans you've ever seen. Putting them down fast. Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
The thing with drink making is that as you proceed into the night, you get worse at it. Yeah? So if you fucked up at first, it'll only go worse. Yeah, I had a guy in here earlier that's like, you're going to be 3 sheets to the wind before you get it right. So, I don't know. I got to contact my sister's a bartender, so I think she'll have some good input for me.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. Yeah. But here. He's...
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His order. Not animal all at.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock. Mm-hmm. The hissing. Where did it come from?
But... he's here... in that tree.
What?
Where... but... turdy dump.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got. Fun go. But God, now nothing.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Just go to YouTube and watch some tutorials. Yeah. That would have come. Yeah, actually, that's what I should have been doing right from the get-go. All right, let's save. Ernesto, are you close to ready? Oh, yeah.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Like, are you ready for me to raid to you?
pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Yeah, if you're ready, I'm ready to raid to you. You should try a black and brown sometime. What's a black and brown? Guinness and Newcastle. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Oh shit.
Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Getting harder to breathe. I thought Witcher pushed the lever. Gotta get out while I can.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Call your horse. Ah. Let's see. Nope, cannot do that here.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Oop. Alright, let's search up here. Oop. Okay, let's get ready. Huh. Oh, what's that?
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Okay. Huh. Boy, we're really walking slow. Whoop. Come here. Almost ready, 2 more minutes. Yeah, no problem. Alright, Dijkstra.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
Another one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers. Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Okay. One second here, guys.
Nothing interesting here.
Yeah, are you actually live? Come on. There we go.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
got something.
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witchers know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, up with you.
All right, guys. This is where I'm calling it a night. We're going to raid my friend Ernesto and check out the new Ghost Survivors DLC from Resident Evil 2. He's a hell of a great friend, so make sure that you give him a solid view and say hey. We're going to raid right now.